Hi Sagittarius, this is your astrology forecast for September 2015. And September has a lot of shifts and changes in it. And even though you might see friends and people around you going through a rough time, I think you're going to ride this wild horse quite fine. As the month begins with Venus conjunct Mars and fun-loving, adventurous Leo in a part of your chart that says, let me just get away and I want my freedom. And really, it does say Venus has been retrograde and it's been about getting in touch with that which is dear to your heart and that which makes you feel free. And knowing, also saying, hey, what is it that I need to know? What else can I know that will help me create this life that I want? And Mars and Venus together, it's sparky, it's sexy, it's passionate. There can be a last-minute getaway that you plan, impromptu. And Venus goes direct on the 6th of September. She's moving forward, and that energy of moving forward with Venus is the things that you've been reconsidering of what you want, love, need, can do, need to learn in order to be able to be that essence of all you know you can be. The energy is moving forward now. The solar eclipse, new moon in Virgo, on the 13th is at 20 degrees of Virgo. Now, if your sun is at 20 degrees of Sag, this will be more specific to you, where an event can occur in your life that you deal with. For all of Sag, this solar eclipse in Virgo is rattling. Eclipses are awareness, right? The light's on, the light's off. It's a partial eclipse, but it's the concept. It rattles, it opens, it awakens us to see something that we weren't really paying attention to before. And what's it opening up? It's opening up the arena of what you're doing with your life. It can be your work, but it can be the broader vision. This is what I want to do with my life, and am I doing it? At the same time, we have a Jupiter-Neptune opposition this month. Jupiter wants to expand things. Expand. It's your ruling planet. It's in Virgo. So it's saying you can have this big vision, but Virgo is about being practical. You know, what do I need to do? What work needs to be done? Not let me just dream about it. Let me do it. Mercury is retrograde on the 17th of September. So there's the generic Mercury retrograde, you know, scattered papers, get them together, communication. For you personally, it's more about friends coming back, communication, getting back in communication with friends. The same day that Mercury goes retrograde, Saturn goes back into Sagittarius. Now, it dipped in December. The last 3 months, it dipped back into Scorpio. But now, for 2 more years, Saturn is in your sign. Sometimes you'll hear that it's super difficult. It does not have to be, because it's early degrees right now. So those of you who are born very early in the Sagittarius cycle, you'll feel this more so. But remember, Saturn and Sagittarius, when it crosses over, it is about being true to yourself and realigning your life to that inner truth. Why it's difficult is if we get way off our path of who and what and our own true nature. And so it can be hard to make these big changes. I went to school for something that's not me. But what do I have to do to get back on track? That's why sometimes it can be difficult. But it will pull you down to the earthy. You know, Saturn is like, okay, get to work at this. But it refines you. It really refines you in order to truly express what you want to express, what you want to create for yourself in life. We have the Sun going into Libra on the 23rd, and that energy is connected with the North Node in Libra, more powerful about being true to your inner heart, to your inner self. You know, the sun, the center of our solar system, the sun in our chart, it's the center of our life. What are we doing with our life? North Node, go towards that, embrace that. Partly for you, it is about being with people that you can connect with. Who are you connecting with? Do you feel connected? We have Mars going into Virgo, emphasizing putting some action into your work world, into the vision of the life that you have for yourself. So do something. It's the energy of doing. What is it that I can do? What is it that is a practical that I'll see? If I put my effort into this, I can see it gets done, and not be, it can be little pieces of things. I need to do this. I need to get this together, this together. I need to stay healthy in order for me to do something else. Then Pluto goes direct on the 25th, the next day. And Pluto, it's a transformative energy, death and transformation. That's the key words for Pluto, death and rebirth. But it's also extremely intuitive, this intuitive side. So this time frame around the station that are direct the 25th of September, if you want to figure something out and you can't get it from the outside, you can't just Google it and look it up. It's something that comes from the inside intuition, or connecting with your spirit guides, connecting with higher self. Great time to meditate. We finished the month off with the lunar eclipse in Aries, the full moon eclipse, 4 degrees of Aries. So there and again, if you have a personal planet of 4 degrees of Libra, 4 degrees of Aries, it can be an outside event happens to you in your life, depending on the nature of the planet it eclipses. So like if it eclipses, if it's connected to, say, your moon, it can be a change in your home life. But for all of Sagittarius, it's highlighting once again, do I have the friends around me that believe in me, that I feel connected to? And is there a feeling of giving and receiving admiration, not like patting on the back all the time, but just a mutual sense of caring for each other, love in a way, unconditional or friendship type love. And there is something about romantic love here too, and having a good balance between going out and connecting with lots of people and being able to connect in a deeper way. One, with yourself, and second, with doing the things that you enjoy to do and connecting with a romantic partner, a love partner. And that is, in a nutshell, September for you. I really appreciate you listening. And if you would be a subscriber, share, like, I really appreciate that too.